get louder than that. How y'all feeling, Stonewall? Ooh, that got me a little wet. Baby, I feel like a superstar here because I am the first trans woman to win Miss Stonewall. Thank you, I'm so honored.
Can we say cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers to you, Miss Stonewall 2025, looking beautiful.
The first trans woman to win Stonewall in history.
How long has the Miss Stonewall pageant been Oof.
It's been going on for years.
And you're the first trans person to win.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was shocked.
What's your favorite thing about that night?
To be honest, it was really a blur.
Really?
To be honest, like once they did the first like category, it's just like a nonstop. You just go. That's how pageants are in general. But I mean, I just remember them calling my name and me just like breaking down crying, like, oh my God, all my hard work paid off.
I love that. Well, you are in for a treat on this episode of Queer Late Night. I'm your host, Elle, and Queer Late Night is a podcast dedicated to the queer community that's vibrant and live. People from all walks of community that wants to share their story, their insight, their experience, just to brighten up somebody else's day. Can I get an them up in here? Stay tuned. We have on this episode, Mrs. Stonewall 2025, Alisha Love. Ow.
Miss Stonewall 2025 is...
Ladies and gentlemen, making Stonewall history, our first trans winner, Alicia Love!
Welcome to Queer Late Night.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm so honored to be here.
Well, you know what? I was watching a lot of your Instagram videos earlier, and just how much in the last 5 or 6 years you've been able to keep going, like showing up for pageants and talent shows, and just you keep a show going. You stay busy. You're a full-time performer, right?
I mean, I guess you could say full-time, but it's not like I don't bank on money from performing like full-time. Like I do have like other side hustles and stuff, because I mean technically like full-time is considered like more than 5 days, right? In a week. So I guess I wouldn't be considered full-time, but I do have a lot of shows though. Like I have my monthly show at Stonewall.
Okay.
I have a monthly show at the Hudson. It's a brunch with me and Lady Doll Hairs. We co-host it together.
Okay.
That's at the Hudson.
Okay.
And then I have a monthly show at Club Cummings. Which
do you enjoy having like just the monthlies, or would you rather have a consistent weekly show?
I would love a weekly show or like every other week. But you know, when it comes, it comes, you know?
When it comes, it comes. Speaking of when it comes, it comes, I want to talk to you, Alisha Love. I was riding my city bike this morning and I was like, what are 5 things that Alisha Love loves? What are 5 things that you can't do without, non-negotiables for yourself?
5 things. Definitely my fan.
Okay.
A portable fan. I have to go everywhere with it. For real. Like the heat is not my friend. And I love deviled eggs.
Okay.
So I just can't live without eggs.
Okay.
What else? Oh, chapstick.
Okay.
Because I hate when my lips are dry, and then I hate seeing dry lips on other people. It just grinds my gears. Like, I just hate it. 2 more, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's kind of hard. 2 other things that I cannot live without.
I would say
definitely water, because if you don't have water, you would die.
What about travel? Is there anywhere that you couldn't like resist going, or would always want to go? Okay.
Not really.
Well, you get to pick your own 5th thing.
I guess you can say my mind.
Okay.
like being in a right state of mind.
Okay.
Like I cannot live without being in a right state of mind. Like when I see people that like kind of go crazy, I'm just like, oof. I just feel so sad for them because they're not like there, you know.
Mine is a terrible thing to waste.
Yes,
it's like
is.
one of I guess my 5 things would be I couldn't live without a shower. I couldn't live without hot 7-Eleven. You can get so many things at 7-Eleven, honestly. And if you sign up for the rewards point, 7-Eleven, you hear me, girl? I'm shouting you out. If you sign up for rewards point, you get even better. You get money off, right? I think the third thing would be, okay, water. We definitely need that. But white wine. Shout out to white wine. Okay. We can cheers
Shout out
to that.
To the white wine.
Cheers to the white wine family. If you guys like white wine, we're having some white wine tonight. And I guess my parents and my family, or I could combine family and condense it from chosen family to just family because they're all starting to synergetically merge. But that's what my 5 things would be. Mrs. Stonewall 2025, you won. What was the process for you? Like how many shows do you have to do? How do you get even like nominated to be a contestant? And then what was the process for you? Because you pulled out a lot of new looks. There was this red like sequence look with the scraps and the, it was giving Mugler. I don't know no designers, but it was kind of giving a lot. Also, you had like different hairstyles. You're not. Maybe I haven't seen you. Have you done splits before or cartwheels or any?
So
of
I
the
do.
tricks?
I do cartwheels. I do like rolls. I do flips.
Are they limited to
stand
like
on
how
my
often?
I do handstands. So it's all about if I'm feeling it, and if the space allows it, because I'm a tall girl, honey.
You are, but but you also do a lot of, I feel like, ballads, and I feel like one of the last times I seen you were doing, it was at Verse, and you were doing a competition there. And I think I'm Telling You, or it was
probably
the
was I'm
Color
Telling
Purple song. What's the Color Purple song?
Oh, you're talking about when I won Get Schooled competition.
Yeah, what was it? What's the name of that song?
Okay, so when I did, it was basically like a mix that I put together, and basically I wanted to tell my story about when I was a survivor of a hate crime.
Yeah.
And it started with like Rihanna, Lift Me Up.
Yes.
And then it went into Fantasia from The Color Purple, I'm Here.
Yes.
And that's how it ended, yeah.
I love that. You make your own mixes?
I do, yeah.
Do you do do you make a lot of your own drag, or do you?
Sometimes. This dress I had made in California, but like a lot of the gowns I wear, I've made them, but now I'm just been performing a lot, so I just don't have the time to like make stuff. And plus, like I'm getting ready for another pageant now, which is a national pageant.
Right.
So I'm just.
You love you love pageants. You love pageants over, I guess, I don't know if a weekly gig, if it all still like is in the same wheelhouse of performing, but pageants bring you what type of joy that's different?
Pageants, they just bring me joy just to really just let loose and be around people that really understand drag.
Yeah.
Not saying that like competitions in different cities don't understand drag, but a lot of times I feel like they don't have the criteria to judge certain drag.
Do you feel like a lot of people now, because of Drag Race, think that they know everything about drag and wants to add their input and do their reviews, that's one question.
I definitely feel that way, but my thing is I don't mind it. I'll let, and when I say this, I mean this in love. When I see girls that do like the Drag Race type of like drag, for me, that's more cross-dressing.
Okay.
Because if you get something from Fashion Nova and wear it on stage, for me, you're not doing drag. You're a cross-dresser, because drag is getting on stage, having a persona and having outfits that no one can get from the store.
But what about the broke ones? Because,
But then it's also, if you accessorize it too, like it's just, when I say that, it's when the girls just put on the outfit, don't put any ostrich feathers on it, don't stone it, they just wear it as it is. For me, I'm just like, I can't do that.
How do you feel about, and this is just, I don't even have this question written down, but how do you feel about when you watch Drag Race and you see that girls come with these like packages of like designers, not that it's a bad thing or anything, but in your opinion, when you show up to Drag Race and you have, thousands and thousands of dollars of costumes that were made, and then you know that you were coming to a sewing challenge and you can't make nothing.
Baby, it is what it is. Like, Drag Race has had countless of seasons. Countless, from different area codes. Like, if you go on Drag Race and can't sew a basic outfit, then baby, I don't know what to tell you.
Are you a good sewer?
I am a decent sewer.
Okay.
I can put together a look. I can sew my own things. Also machine, and I can hand sew.
Okay, so you can make something. You can for your body.
I can stone. I can sew on appliques. I can do all that.
Okay, that's more than what. As long as you're not using the hot glue gun.
No, but the hot glue gun is okay too. It's just all about the finishing product.
Yeah, that's it. Between here, you lived in LA for a short. You've lived in a few different places. You like to move around. Are you like to try time here and try a time there, or have you found New York City become your home?
To be honest, I don't feel like any city is really my home because I think it's the trauma from foster care.
Yeah.
Like being in foster care at the age of 3.
Yeah.
Because I went in at age of 3 because my mom died of a drug overdose.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I didn't know my father. So at 3 years old, being in foster care was very traumatic. So, and I moved a lot. Even when I got into different homes, I never stayed for a long time. I was always moving until I was a teenager. So I think that trauma kind of affected me in a sense. So even now, I have my own place in the Bronx, but it doesn't feel like home. You see how you have a nice place and it's decorated and stuff.
Thank you.
For me, my apartment is just white walls.
Do you? But is that because you don't want to paint, or
I just feel like I'm gonna eventually leave. So what's the point of doing all of this?
For me, I found when I didn't settle in my apartments, I wasn't really coming home to recharge, right? I always felt like for me, coming home did feel like, oh, this is just a place I live. But when I started to embellish and put my own flavor, even if I was planning on leaving, I've had an apartment in Brooklyn where I left within 2 years. I did still try to make effort to make it home. I didn't like the apartment, I didn't like the shape. I'm a person, I need lots of light. This apartment looks great, but I'm not settled here. But the more I make it feel like it's my place, the more I'm in here. I was going to ask you, between LA and New York City, which place have you found to be the most conducive to performance as well as exposure?
Oh, child. To be honest, so LA and New York City they're just two different worlds because LA is more of a drag state.
Yeah.
If you're not doing drag, you're not going to get booked a lot. And then their dressing rooms are better. They have more space. Their venues, really, any venue you go to, it's just beautiful. The stage is beautiful.
Yeah.
The backstage is beautiful. And then I'm the type of girl, at the end of the day, wherever I go, baby, I'm going to make my way.
I know. Would you say that also in New York City? Do you say, I want to know this too, because I've worked in nightlife a little bit, and I was gladly okay with taking a step aside and really getting to know artists and trying to develop what I want to do as far as storytelling. The one thing that always bothered me about, I tried to run drag shows at Boxers. I felt like the artists were not given, the artist treatment. When you mention having a dressing room, you need to have a green room for your
talent.
For your talent. And one that's not by the liquor cabinet.
Yes.
A real green room. I don't got to explain to people what a green room is, but I imagine that LA it's more professional.
LA is way more professional, way more.
Right.
Now, I do understand New York City is just a different city also because of all the history that has happened here.
Yeah.
So a lot of the clubs are going to be run down and dingy.
Yeah, a
just
little
because
bit.
of New York City, it's just that type of.
I love it. Run down and dingy. That's one of my favorite words, dingy. Opposite of other words I hate, but a dingy. To be described as dingy, oh. Next time say garbage.
I didn't mean
garbage. No, because some of them are.
God.
I believe that there's an opportunity for growth in a lot of these situations and a lot of these bars. Granted, we are always happy that they employ and they help keep shows and help keep queens booked and blessed, but also show your queens talent, because show your queens the actual, accoutrements, really, very much.
But I guess I don't know. I just think New York City is so built on trying to get money that they forget to treat the queens a certain way. And then also, I just feel like a lot of the queens are accepting anything. And I feel like if we came together and started really like saying this is what we want for this type of work, it will happen, because if they have no queens, they have no shows.
They have no programming.
But that's never going to happen, because every queen doesn't have the mindset of
business,
community, or business.
Yeah.
They just want to get.
Yeah, gig.
Gimme.
I see that, and I mean, there was a whole argument. I think, not argument, but a push that
Keisha
Carr. I don't think that's wrong. But listen, after you've been doing it so many years and you're a professional and you're able to put on a show and produce it, I do believe that they should be able to say, like, hey, I have seniority here. Because at the end of the day, the thing about Keisha Carr, the thing about Alisha Love, the thing about Jasmine Rice or Britta Filter is, if people have been following you for a long enough time and you've already like had your slopes and your ups and your downs, and you built yourself as a performer, as a professional performer, and you're bringing money, people are coming to see you on a fucking Tuesday, then the bar could like shovel it out, whether it's a snowy Tuesday or a Pride Tuesday or a Tuesday in March. If people are coming to see you, then, you should be booked accordingly. Now, there is the influx of new drag artists, which is my next question, because you're an outspoken person. We want to get a little bit to reality TV, but before I ask you that, kind of goes together, do you think that drag is becoming a saturated thing? And we can just talk about Hell's Kitchen, we can talk about New York City as a whole, but...
I do feel that way, but in the same sense of it's becoming oversaturated, there's not a lot of quality.
There was no drag.
There's a lot of quantity. Yeah. When I say that, I mean there's a lot of girls, but there's not a lot of girls that's giving you quality drag. Yeah. And when I say quality drag, I mean the full package. Yeah. Not just looks. Right. But then can they perform?
Can they host?
Can they host? Are they personable? Are they sweet?
Yeah.
A lot of girls only have the looks. Some girls only have the business or the certain side. For me, I'm quality because I give you the business side, I can perform, I host my own shows, and I give you a good show.
And whose first time is this? Oh, we have a virgin. It's your first time? Oh. Well, how did I do for your first time?
Anything you want.
Okay, well, show me. Oh, thank you. Money make me come, okay?
Would you do reality TV again?
So what's crazy is I'm actually in talks with a reality TV show here in New York City that wants me to be on their show next season.
Okay.
But I can't say anything yet, but so yes, I would, because for me, it's like I'm not going to take my experience, no matter if it was good or bad, from the first time and carry that to future endeavors, because that's, even though I've been through a lot and I had a lot of trauma and bullshit with that show, the first one, it taught me a lot.
Yeah.
It taught me a lot about behind the scenes. It taught me a lot about, at the end of the day, they only want you for your talent. And if they don't want anything else from you, that's okay. Don't expect them to kind of like
support you.
Not even support, but more like, don't expect them to worry about your mental health.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
And I went in thinking that they would care. And not saying that they didn't care, but from like my experience and what I felt with that situation, I feel like they didn't care, because they weren't like saying like, y'all need to stop saying these transphobic comments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They and they were calling us men. Like, they were trying to fight the other trans girl.
I see like a lot of shows
and at
like
that
that.
point, baby, I was tired. I was like, y'all are not about to keep trying it. So when I came, I don't know if you watched the episode where I pulled out the knife. Child, I said,
That's not the type of TV, and I'm not gonna try to bash their TV, but there's at least 2 networks. I'm just like, every time I see something from y'all, people are beating each other up and fighting. I was like,
but I don't even watch one network. I won't say, because they fight for no reason.
No reason.
Like, why y'all fighting for no reason?
How much is this episode paying you? I think we've talked about this before on the show, but everybody has their own definition. You just mentioned your sister not too long ago, Aoki Lee, right?
Yes.
Are you in ballroom?
So I was in ballroom years ago. I had to leave because it was so much toxic things happening.
Name some of them.
Well, the girls are always fighting.
I heard the shows be stopping all the time.
Like, and my thing is, I'm not about to spend $1,000 to get something made, and then y'all are fighting, and I can't walk my category.
That's annoying, right?
And mind you, it's happened more than one time. So I've been in ballroom.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I can't do that. Then like, they're just like, they say family.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, the house that I was in was the House of Revlon.
Okay.
The DC chapter.
All right.
And it was just not what I wanted for my life. It just wasn't like.
Was it ratchet?
It wasn't even just ratchet. It was just too much going on. Like, everyone's fucking each other. Like, then that creates drama because then you're fucking someone, but then they see someone else, then they start fucking. It was just too much. Like, the girls were always just coked up on drugs. Like, it was just too much. Like,
I'm gonna use that as something. The girl was just always just coked up on drugs.
not to bash anyone, because if you want to do drugs,
do your thing.
Do your thing.
But
you know,
spent $1,000 on an outfit. I need to get down the runway. House of Revlon. Are you gonna join the House of? Let me see. I know it's Danya.
Aoki Lee's the founder mother's house.
Yes, Danya Luna.
Well, they haven't asked me to join, and I do want to get back into ballroom eventually.
Yeah.
I think I'm at a place in my life where I could, like, I eventually will go back, maybe like in a year.
Okay. That's an expensive package.
But I'm about to have surgery again, so I really just want to get the surgery done, because when I come out, I want to bust down the fucking door. I want to let them have it.
Do you want to tell us what surgery you're planning on getting?
Okay, so I had my face done already.
Yes.
I've had my nose done, my brow bone.
Okay.
And my forehead done. But the second round, I'm doing my chin.
Okay.
I'm doing my neck.
Okay.
I'm doing my nose again. I'm doing my brow bone again. I'm doing my forehead again. Yes. So the first time I didn't have my chin or my neck done. I just had my nose, brow bone, and forehead. Yes. So this time I'm going in. Like, I want them to cut me, like, go in. Chisel me down.
Woman.
Down.
Boots. You, and that's, I think, a good point to talk about this, because I was also, once again, doing my research as I am a producer. Some videos resurfaced last week that I think that you had made about your experience in DC. You were a manager at a bar. Mm-hmm. You were leaving one night to go home, and then you were attacked, which is awful. I'm so sorry that happened to you. You were attacked by people, eight people. They found them and arrested them.
They found 3 of them because 3 of them followed me to the gas station. How you guys doing? My name is Alisha Love, and it is Pride season, so I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about me and my story. I am a Black trans woman of color, and I've been through a lot in my life. But one situation that... So 6 years ago, I was a manager at a bar in DC. I will not say the name. But I was leaving work late at night, and I was attacked by 7-8 guys. This situation was so traumatic for me. I'm still dealing with the trauma. I thought I was going to die. I really thought I was going to die. But by the grace of the universe, because I do not believe in God, but that's a different story for a different day. By the grace of the universe, I'm still here. And maybe I'm here to tell this story. Maybe I'm here to just be visible. But my life was...
How has it changed you? If you could put it in words, if for people, because I know there's other survivors of similar situations, and there's many of trans Black women and women of color that don't make it. But for those who've made it in solidarity, what was the feeling, and how has it changed you?
Well, that night, that situation kind of like changed me, because in my mind, my mindset was, if you don't bother people,
they're not gonna bother
they
you.
won't bother you.
Yeah.
But that night changed my whole mindset, that no matter what, if someone wants to bother you, they're gonna bother you. But it really just changed my outlook on, and it's crazy to say this because I'm African American, but it changed my mindset on Black people. And when I say that, because all my life I've never really had like a lot of hate comments from white people.
Yeah.
It's always been Black people.
Yeah.
So like it really changed my mindset of Black people, because they're the majority of the ones that always give me hate or give me the transphobic comments.
Yeah.
So I look at them differently. I'm still dealing with PTSD and anxiety. I take medication for it because I have panic attacks sometimes. Like I can't be like in a closed space with like a lot of people for too long, because I start to like hyperventilate and I start to just go into like a major like just PTSD moment. So to be honest, it just changed my everyday process. Now I just struggle more with just thinking clearly. And when I say thinking clearly, more like now I have to deal with all of these extra things that come with the situation that happened to me. Because before, like, I really like didn't think about people or how they would like react to me or what they would do to me when I went outside.
And you had not long had your first round of FSS, right?
Literally, when that happened to me, I had my FFS literally not even a week after that happened to me.
And you were at work?
I was a manager at a gay bar in D.C. I won't say the name.
Okay.
Because...
Did they come to your defense? Did they help you? Did they support you?
They didn't do anything. Okay. They wanted me to come to work the next day.
After you were...
Yes. And mind you, like, I didn't even know I had a major concussion, and then, like, I went into a coma for, like, 2 weeks. And I thought I was going to die. I could have died.
Which bar was it?
I don't even want to say the name.
You know who you are, bitch. I hope it's no one I've ever been.
Well, the people that know me from D.C., they know the bar. So I'm sure when they see this video, they're commenting in the comments. But
did they ever do anything? Like
no.
raise you money, support you?
They didn't do nothing.
Was this a gay-owned establishment?
It was a gay-owned establishment.
Was it run by Black people?
Whites.
White, okay.
And mind you, I was doing their show there every Friday on top of being a manager.
Oh, so being exploited.
It was okay. So the bar that I'm talking about, they have a bar here. They have a bar, and well, it's not like it's the same family.
Y'all gonna figure it out, and y'all gonna get them.
It's a leather bar, but that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, through all that, so many situations have tried to ban you as an artist, as a performer. You still give night after night passion in all your performances. What keeps you going? What keeps Alicia motivated and going?
To be honest, drag is really my therapy.
Okay.
Like, and music too.
Okay.
Like, to be honest, without music, I would not survive in this world.
Okay.
Like, if there was no music ever in this world, I don't think I would survive.
Who's your favorite artist?
To listen to or just to have on?
To listen to.
See, the thing is, I don't have a favorite artist. I mean, I do love Sierra.
Okay, dance.
Yes, I love Sierra, but overall, I like different types of music. Like,
What's your favorite genre to go to? If you were gonna do like a Sunday cleaning in the house, what you gonna put on?
I'll probably put on Ricky Dillard.
Okay. I said okay. I don't know what that is.
Because even though, so he's a artist that is basically in the gospel world.
Okay,
So
you
even,
strike me as a gospel.
I love gospel, but even though I don't believe in Jesus, I don't believe Jesus is real, I don't believe any of that, I do love the feeling that
it gives you.
It gives me, and it's more of the encouragement,
Thank
not
you.
really more about talking about God. Because for me, I feel like the Bible was written by man, which it was.
It was.
And I feel like there was some white man back in BC times that was like, oh, I see that we can keep these people divided.
Yeah.
Oh, we can keep the whites divided and then the gays divided and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, well, let me write this book to make them believe in it and then keep them divided. Because really, if there was no religion, we would be able to come together more.
Right. But religion keeps us separate. I was not getting ready, but I was working out to Kirk Franklin in the gym. And I really don't, church is such a thing for me. I'm like, I grew up going to church, but
Same.
I'm like, church, girl, that's drama. Someone should record a church, record church.
But then the thing about church is that they be having the most scandals in church.
If you put a television show in a church and find out exactly how people really thought, what they thought about each other, how they act, what they do behind closed doors. And for me to be listening to Kurt Franklin and working out, there was the encouragement of, because he was the first like contemporary gospel person that was making the rap beats and turning them into like whatever. I was giving it, but then I thought about him and how he treats his gay son. I was like, I don't know if I should be listening to Kirk Franklin, but it was the feeling of the gospel music. So,
but the crazy thing is, sorry to interrupt, but the crazy thing is, I really do believe that, and I feel that if you are really someone who believes in religion and really is focused on spreading the message of whatever religion that you're in, you should always treat anybody with love.
Yeah,
that's really the message of really any religion. And the fact that
it's so much hate,
people can't treat people with love and are so hateful, even those who are in power, like Kirk Franklin or different types of people, just shows me that you're not what you say you are, and you're not preaching what you say you preach.
I would always argue, all the people that's like so Christian and try to use the Bible and all these things against me, it pushes me further away, and it kind of defeats in the purpose and circumvents like bringing people together. You can't convince me that you want to take rights from other human beings for being who they are, and then that's part of the Bible, or murder is part of the Bible. It's all very much bigotry.
It's crazy.
But are you a spiritual person?
A spiritual person?
Spiritual person.
A spiritual person. I am a spiritual person. I do believe that the energy that you give to the universe, you will get back.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Yes. Sorry, that's like a pageant answer.
No, and that's what I always say. When you're nice to other people and you're kind without looking for something back, that puts out good energy in the world. And I believe what, like Octavia said, what you throw into the world is like a boomerang. It'll come back to get you, right?
That's actually in my talent that I'm doing, because I'm actually getting ready for Miss Gay User of a Newcomer.
Okay.
Yes, which is a national.
Say it again. You said it so fast.
I'm getting ready for Miss Gay User of a Newcomer.
Okay.
Which is a national system. I am first alternate to Miss Gay North Carolina User of a Newcomer.
Okay.
So I was first runner-up, basically. But I still have to go to nationals. If I don't go, I will be banned for 3 years. Yes, they make the winner and the first alternate go. But it really just like.
But you have to raise money. Like they say, make go, but like getting on a plane ain't fucking cheap unless you're flying with Spirit and you're standing. So
I don't care how broke I am. I will never fly with Spirit. Never. shoot me dead right now. Drag me up and down the street by a horse. I will
Never
fly with Spirit.
You shouldn't.
Ever.
I was going to ask you this. When you win accolades like Miss Stonewall 2025, Miss Trans NYC 2023, what does that do? Does that add? How do you the accolades? Where do they go? What does that do for your career as a performer? How does that?
To be honest, it feels good in the beginning, like, cause it was a goal that I wanted. I wanted to win.
Yeah.
So it felt good. But, I mean, I still feel good because of I did it, but I don't really feel support from people.
Yeah.
I don't really feel support. And, like, I have support,
What do you mean when you say support?
From certain people. But, like, as a community, like, for me to be the first Black trans woman to win the title where the revolution started.
It was crickets.
Of course, people say congratulations, but for me, it's like I've seen several shows that have happened, like Black shows or trans shows or pride shows, and no one has really reached out to me as being a Black trans woman who won Miss Stonewall.
I noticed that
no one has reached out. Even the people that booked the shows at like $3 bill, like they haven't reached out. And I've went to several shows and supported several people on several occasions, even before I won the title. So the people know my face. But I mean, at the end of the day, it saddens me because no matter what you do or how much you do, I feel like being a Black trans woman in the drag scene, I'm going to always get the end of the stick, no matter what.
Yeah.
Now,
do you feel like
if I get on Drag Race, of course, everyone's going to want to start kissing my ass. But I'm just like at a point where I'm just going to do me. And if the opportunity is there for me, it's there. And if it's not, it's not. Like, even when I have my own shows, I told people, if you come out, I'll book you. People don't come out.
Yeah.
And that's okay. You know, people have a choice to make, you know, and that's their choice, and that's okay. But for me, I'm a survivor of a lot of things.
Right.
Rape, sexual assault, a hate crime, getting beat up. I'm a survivor of a lot of things. So for me, you may not want to book me ever again, but I'm going to make my way. And I've always made my way. No matter how far I fell, I always got back up.
And I mean, there's nothing else I can say like that.
That's how I look at it.
No,
and some girls are mad. Sometimes some girls will be like, I've talked to several girls who do drag, and sometimes they be like, I'm mad that no one's booking me or no one's supporting me. And I used to think like that, but for me in my life now, I'm more focused on redirecting my train of thought.
Yeah.
With anything really, even when I'm on the train and people like are looking at me, like I retrain my thought because you looking at me has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that's
you know what
all
I'm saying.
you.
And the fact is, I know I have so much power.
Yeah.
Because the fact that I could walk my sexy ass down the train and have 10 people turn their heads, for me that's power. The fact that I can make you take time out of your day, whether you're reading a book on the train, listening to music on the train, the fact that me, Alisha Love, can make you look up and look at me, I love it.
You carry something with you now, right? That's in your bag.
I carry mace with me now.
Okay.
And I'm always more aware too. I watch my surroundings, but
keep one of those earbuds out.
No, I keep both of them in because at this point in my life, if you want to attack me, bitch, let's go. Cause you gonna either die, I'ma die, or we both dying together. But at this point in my life,
I hope that doesn't happen to you anymore.
I'm going to rock your shit. Like no shade. Like I have not saying I have a lot of anger. But I have so much like.
But you're ready.
They attacked me that first time, so now it's like, bitch, you try it, I'm going to knock you down, honey.
Have you taken any self-defense classes?
No, but I need to.
Okay.
But I don't see any trans-friendly ones. I always see like other ones that are aimed like just guys. I don't want to be in a class where I have to feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Also, while trying to learn how to protect myself.
That sounds.
So I just haven't gone.
I believe at Brooklyn. I believe there's a place in Brooklyn But if anybody is watching this episode and you know where it's a gender-neutral, non-binary, a safe space for trans women and trans men and trans people and non-binary people to join, please, because you know what? Lately, it feels like we need to get ready.
For the war.
And stay ready. And stay ready. I always tell people, you know what you need to do is you need to get yourself a lock and put that lock inside a lock protector and put that lock protector in your bag. So you get yourself a nice, like a nice padlock, a master, like a thick one. Because you never know when you're going to need to lock up something. You might need to lock up a bike. You might even pop by the gym. You might need to lock but then you need to make sure that your lock that's inside your bag is in a safe lock protector. And I like to say the safest one is a sock. You put your lock inside the sock. Because that's your protector. And you put your protector in your bag just in case you need to lock up something.
So you can always use the lock to knock somebody with it, just in case.
That's when you
I bet a lock will get you right, honey.
Get you right where you need to be.
Knock you into some sense.
A lock would cause a concussion.
Ooh,
yes.
bitch.
But make sure you know how to practice with your lock and your lock protector. All right, practice. Also, protect yourself. You need to. What's next for Miss Alisha Love? What you got your eyes set on? Because you are a producer, right? You can produce whatever you want. It doesn't have to be a nightlife thing. You could reach out to whoever, I feel like.
But I haven't really, I have so many ideas that I want to do for shows and different, having different, people in it to make it a more of a diversity shows. But I feel like because I'm not, I guess the so-called it girls, when you think of it girls, for me, I don't, okay, let me word this right.
Okay, get it together.
So for me, I don't really look at nobody as the it girls because I just don't what
is
think
it
that
girl?
way. You may be it right now, but no one is I don't know. I just don't look at people like that. I always look at people as just people. Because one thing about Alisha Love, honey, I'm going to make my way, and I tell people now, you better love me and appreciate me now, because I'm telling you, and I'm looking at this camera right here. When I get on Drag Race, if you ain't in my circle right now, mwah.
You know what I love about it is I always tell people it's not, because sometimes people can word their statement as if statements. I love that you said when I get on Drag Race.
No, when, because I know I'm a star.
Oh, yeah, you're a star.
I know I'm a star.
Yeah.
I know it in my heart, my body, and my soul. I'm just waiting for the casting directors at World of Wonder to wake up.
Have you, I've
auditioned for 3 years in a row.
Okay. Oh, that's the New York City sound. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
So I've auditioned for Drag Race 3 times in a row. Season 15, I took off season 16 to get myself together. I did season 17 and 18.
Yeah. No
callbacks, and that's okay.
Yeah. What do you think it is? What do you think is missing?
To be honest, I don't know.
Not that you're missing anything.
Because my last audition tape, I did my lip sync in Times Square, and I ate.
Okay.
Which I had the whole block clapping for me. And Times Square, they be walking. So the fact that I made all of them stop to clap for me, but I don't know, maybe it's just not the right time.
Yeah.
But
if they called you tomorrow, would you be ready?
I would definitely be ready.
You have designers or people in your
already,
okay.
I would definitely be ready.
Okay. You have more than one person. This is going to be the last.
I have several designers. Yes.
No, Snatch Game, because that's my favorite.
Oh yes,
show.
I have
Do you
several
have a couple
Snatch
people?
Games.
Can I know one of them?
So I did Megan Thee Stallion for my Snatch Game last time, and she's very funny too. But this audition tape I'm gonna do, because they always open the auditions the end of the year, October, November, December.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do a different Snatch Game characters to really elevate myself, because I was doing very Jennifer Hudson and Megan Thee Stallion.
You're doing everything that's kind of.
But this time I want to just step out the box and just do something totally different, because I just know, I just feel it. Season 19, I feel like I'm going to be on season 19. Like, I feel it.
And I have the first interview from
I feel it.
19.
And even if I don't, that's okay.
No ifs. No ifs.
I mean, because you never know what's going to happen.
You're going to be on there.
But I just want the casting people to wake up.
Who do you look up to, or who inspires you in drag in New York City right now that you're like, okay, I love her type of shit? Because I can tell you
let me think, because a lot of people don't have good drag that I love. Not saying the drag is not good, but for me,
you don't love it.
It's okay. It's just not. It's for me. They don't wake me up. Like, I want you to wake me up. You know.
Because I'm gonna tell you who I would think that you'd be great with.
Tell me.
Jasmine Rice LaBeija. I feel you all be funny for banter together, and
well, we worked together at Pieces one time. And I had we had talked outside after when I was leaving. I was like, yes, girl, I'm going to follow you on Instagram. Follow me back. Let's chat. She never followed me back, and that's okay.
Jasmine Rice
so I just unfollowed her and just kept it moving. And it's no shade to her, because if I follow, and this is anybody, you could be a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because I met, who's the guy? Titus?
Titus Burgess.
Yes, I met him at the Ritz one night.
Okay.
And Mama was 12. But okay, but he deserves it because he worked hard.
Yes.
And I was like, we had took a picture. He was like, I'm gonna follow you. I followed him. He never followed me back, so I followed him too.
These girls don't.
I don't care who you are. You could be Barack Obama. You could be Jesus. If you don't follow me back, I'm unfollowing you. Period.
That's how it is. You know, you gotta get.
So Jasmine Rice, she's a good performer. And all that. I don't know her that well, so I really can't
say. But I said that you would look. But who would you say you admire?
For me. When I think of the full package as a queen, I'm gonna name 4.
Okay.
Sorry, I just burped. Be ladylike. So the first one that I love to death. Yeah. If she ever asks me to do a show, even if it's for free, anything that she asks me to do, I am there.
Okay.
Sable Cities.
Okay.
She's the current reigning Miss Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, Sable Cities.
I love Sable Cities so much. We've grown so close together, and she's given me so much knowledge.
Okay.
And she's just a sweet person. She's just so kind. And she does sickening drag.
Sable Cities.
Sickening, yes. Miss Sable Cities. Miss Hell's Kitchen.
Okay.
The second one, I would have to say Shaquita Hall does.
Oh my God! Shaquita, if you're watching, we are both fans. I love the drag that she does. Also, I remember watching her. I'm keep it short. The woman knows how to command a crowd. The comedy made me cringe.
Yeah,
she was calling out all the white people, and I was like, "Get up!" But I was like, "Ah!" It was at her hardware show. Shaquita is great, and the depth of drag that she has, that is one. Yes.
And she's taught me a lot too. She's taught me a lot, in lessons that I still use to this day. She's taught me how to be professional. She's taught me the business mindset of drag.
Yeah.
She's taught me how to command a room on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm hosting I host my own shows now, 3 of them.
Yeah.
So I always take the knowledge that she has given me to any show that I do. Even just how she puts together her outfits.
Yeah.
How her body's always right. Now, I do volley a lot with my girl, Miss Heroin Wintour.
Okay.
I love you, sister. Mwah. She is not only a sister, but she's a friend. She's, I won't say up and coming because she's already got up and she's already came.
Okay.
But
she's doing her thing.
She's doing her thing. Miss Heroin Wintour. Cheers to you, baby.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to Miss Heroin Wintour. I love her so much.
How do you stay grounded in what you do?
Well, first off, I don't take drag too seriously.
Okay.
that's the first thing that really helps me in life in drag in general. Because when I started drag, I used to think, oh, you had to be ga 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 and da da da. You had to be very like But really, drag is just have fun, just cut up, talk your shit, perform. Like that's really like what drag is. So that helped me in a sense, to just not take it so seriously.
Do you have a organization that you've been working with, or that you want to like shout out here in New York City?
Oh my God. Okay. So this organization I've worked with literally like several times, over 4 or 5 times, and they mean a lot to me. They've booked me a lot. This organization is called the Caribbean Equality Project.
The Caribbean Equality Projects.
The Caribbean Equality Project, and they help with those who are coming from different countries trying to seek asylum. They do like different events for LGBTQ people. They have like galas. And they're just an amazing organization. They have showed me so much love. Shout out to Miss Tiffany. She does a lot of the, like events and stuff. So she always reaches out to me. But I just love the Caribbean Equality Project. So shout out to you guys. Mwah.
Mwah. And this is, I guess, the closing thing. Like, what is your closing statement and a testament to what you've lived through, how resilient you are, your experience in life, how it's gone into your performance, to like anybody that's listening or watching you or like trying to draw a screen, you just say whatever you want to say.
I just want people to know that you're going to go through things and things are going to be hard, but you have to keep going. You have to keep fighting and keep getting up every day. And the hardest part is getting up every day to try to keep moving. But I will say it does get better. And I know that's like a crazy thing and very like everyone says that, but it does, because I recently lost my dog. She had got ran over by a car and they kept going, and it was that situation was worse than anything I've been through in my life.
That was really hard for me to watch.
But that situation taught me that if you keep going, it will get better. So everyone out there, no matter what you're going through, keep going, because it will get better. And I have a gift for you.
Yes. What is the gift?
I have a gift for you. I recently, of course, you know, I'm Miss Stonewall.
I got a gift.
So this shirt is for you. This is a large, but I have a medium for you. But this is my new shirt for being the Miss Stonewall, but yes, this is my Miss Stonewall 2025 t-shirts. I'm selling them for $40. So support a Black trans woman. All you have to do is inbox me, and I have sizes from small, medium, large to extra large. I can go up to a 3X, but you would just have to let me know that you want a 3X.
Girl, get yourself a t-shirt. It's been a pleasure to have you on Queer Late Night. I appreciate your art. I appreciate who you are and everything that you've shared. More people could stand to be unbreakable through the difficulties.
Whose song is that? Who's that?
Unbreakable, Alicia Keys.
Oh.
We might have to take a break, but y'all know we'll be back next week. Miss Unbreakable.
Work.
Yeah. You know that one.
Nobody don't know nobody.